My wife is a coffee mug hoarder, like a hoarder with coffee mugs. And I try to, like, every time I get a coffee mug, get rid of one. You know what I mean? Like, if
one in, one out.
Yeah, I try to be like that with hats too, but it doesn't normally work out that way. I'm a hat hoarder.
I love good hats, and I surf with them a lot.
Oh yeah,
and then like
keeps your head all sunburned.
And once a year I'll like lose it. I'll lose it, and they call it the nature tax, and it just takes my hat. Like, all right,
some sea lions swimming around with it on. Oh my goodness, we are live. We are live on Facebook and YouTube's.
The YouTube's.
Let's go. This morning. All right. Good morning, everybody. Phil, welcome to Texas.
I've made it.
Can everybody hear us? Okay, let's know in the chat if you can hear us. All right. Man, tell everybody about your journey to Texas.
Okay, I have an electric car. It's amazing for around town. That being said, I thought I could get to Raleigh with it from my house in Wilmington, which is about a 2-hour drive, 100 all highway. It's just one highway all the way there. My car did not make it. And I could not get to a supercharger because I didn't have a connection. So my electric car is out about 40 minutes outside Raleigh somewhere. And fortunately, I got an Uber to take me the rest of the way to the airport.
40-minute Uber to the airport.
40-minute Uber to the airport. Casual, $72. And she was a godsend because there was nobody else in the area. Just like you look at the map and it's just blank. You're like, okay. I put a prayer out to the universe and it was answered. Got to the airport, got through security, and then walked right into my boarding line. So everything worked out great. Only to get to Dallas and be like, oh, my flight's delayed an hour. And then have 30 minutes go by and say, oh, it's delayed another hour. Another 30 minutes go by. Oh, it's delayed 2 more hours. And Destin being like, Phil, what did I tell you about Frontier? If you were to fly Frontier Airlines. And I was like, I know. And it ended up being fog in San Diego, which a likely story. But you know that San Diegans can't handle tough weather.
No, they cannot.
You get a little bit of bad weather, and then everything shuts down there.
Oh my God. Yeah, so I took off work early because I was gonna. He was flying into Intercontinental, which is on the north side of Houston, which is like an hour away from me, which is where the most common flights are coming through, like Frontier and stuff.
Yeah, I was trying to get it out of
Hobby.
HOU.
Yes, so that's Hobby, and usually it's like Southwest. A lot of Southwest flights go through there. So I took off work early because I knew it was going to take me an hour to get there. And I got home like 2:30, and I was like getting text messages from Phil. And it's like, oh, yeah, you got pushed to 6. Oh, then I got pushed to 7. Then I pushed to 8. And I was like, well, now there won't be any traffic going to pick them up. So this will be kind of nice.
Yes. And I made so many friends at the airport.
Of course you did.
Just with the flight staff. No. I was pretty chill. I think anyone who's a parent out there knows the wonderful time you get to just sit quietly. Yes. And so I took that in. I sat quietly, and I had some beers, and I had a burger, and I was able to appreciate that space. But then, like, also as a parent, when I would hear kids crying on the plane now, it makes me miss my kids versus being like, oh, I can't nap. So that was a weird brain twist in my head. Yeah. And just see other people going through it. But all I could think about too was just like getting outside of the airport in Houston. Because I've been to Texas like 20 odd times, but it's only been airports and layovers. Whether I was going to like Costa Rica, Colorado, California, etc. So this is the first time actually going out into the land of Texas, and I'm stoked we made it.
Absolutely, dude.
And obviously, we're all gardeners. So when I first got to Destin's house, we're like, obviously, let's go look at the garden. It's like pitch black. And
we went out there with the flashlight.
We're like, oh, we're going out here. And it was obviously the best thing because
it was so much fun. Even though, so I don't think it was mosquitoes, but I think it was something that was nipping us. But we were still going around looking at everything.
The no-see-ums.
Yeah, not a whole lot. And then Dez, she drove in last night and her and her husband are staying in Houston, and I think they're on their way now. So she'll probably join us mid live stream. But we got back to the hotel. We got back to the house last night and hung out a little bit. It was like having an old friend you ain't seen in a while. That's what.
Oh my gosh, just to hang out in person.
Yeah, 100%.
This is great.
What did your wife say? Like your positive attitude? Like what is it? Like the
Enneagrams.
An Enneagram.
If anyone has done Enneagrams, I'm a 7.
What is it? What is it? What is it, like a test?
It's a personality test.
Okay.
And you could be one of like 10 or 11. I'm going to mess that up because I was so much a 7 that I didn't even need to take the test. Everybody just read it out loud and like, that's you. And I was like, oh, and I listened to it. I was like, that's me. And they're like, that's such a 7 thing to say.
We should do a personality test on the podcast live. Buenos dias, Juan Carlos. Jean Carlos. I always say that wrong.
Jean Carlos.
So if y'all don't know,
fantastic.
Phil is in town for Figtoberfest. Did you hit 2,000 last night?
No.
He was at 1,999 subscribers on YouTube. Make sure to go follow Phil's Figs on YouTube so you can get him over 2,000. You're doing like a giveaway or something, right?
Yeah, I'll give a tree away.
Yeah. His 2,000, he'll do a fig tree giveaway.
It'll be in a 1-gallon container, and it'll be this big, and I'm shipping in a box.
You do a lot of shipping.
Yes.
I can't handle that. I could not handle that shipping.
I'm way better, and it's really fun if you like propagating fig cuttings. I'm really good at shipping the fig cuttings easily.
Yeah, and they do pretty well.
They do great.
Yeah.
Because I wrap them nice and tight, and they come in like a nice envelope, and then they get to your doorstep. And I usually pack a growing guide in it because I just want to make sure you guys can, if you already know how to propagate, do your thing. But if you want to compare notes, by all means, take a look at it. And if you're still looking for advice, that's what it's there for.
Yeah. Well, it seems like figs are getting way more popular with like just in general. It seems like
it really is.
I'm noticing a lot of these nurseries are carrying more and more varieties. Even that the company that's kind of sponsor of us for the Figtoberfest, the Sun Grove, they have like 7 different varieties of figs that they ship.
Oh,
yeah. I met them at the Nursery and Landscape Expo.
That's awesome.
And they ship fruit trees and stuff like that around the U.S. So it's really cool. And they're shipping us like 24 fig trees for tomorrow. They already got here. They're with Kimberly at the Ag Extension office, and we're gonna pick them up in the morning probably. Woo woo! So yeah, man, we're so excited. Everybody that's gonna be at Figtoberfest, we're super excited. What is Dez saying? Just got here. Up, talk, Phil. I'm gonna go get her.
Oh,
let me make sure she's the right house.
Or not. Let's roll the dice.
Yeah, it's funny because the road right here and the road behind me are like the same person. The word, but different lane and street, whatever.
So all I can think about is going in Dustin's garden and drinking my coffee and having figs and coffee. That's all I can think about. And when you go out at night, you guys see his desert roses, but in person, it's insane. What's up?
Hello.
Welcome. I'm live, but Dez just got here.
Yes.
I need touching the fur baby.
No, you're good. You guys, can I get you some figging?
Sure.
Hi.
Hello, it's
Oh my
nice
God.
to meet you.
Nice in person.
I know, it's crazy. Hi, I love you. How am I supposed to do anything with this baby?
Oh, yeah, I know.
You say we're live?
We are live on Facebook and YouTube.
Okay.
You want creamer or sugar or anything?
Oh, no. I like my...
Hey.
Hi.
There.
Hi.
I got you on that side over there.
Ooh, look at my cup.
Yeah, and actually,
We have to like bring her over.
yeah, and the company that's on that cup is actually one of the sponsors of the Figtoberfest.
Ooh. Is this trash?
Yes. Yeah, I can't tell what we were doing last night, right? Talk about that trash.
Well, I don't blame you after that flight.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
What a terrible ordeal we had.
It's traumatic.
The first part I put on myself.
Yeah.
Trying to drive an electric car with not enough juice in the tank to get to Raleigh, not to find like a charging station.
Oh no.
But that was me. I was like, I think I can do this. And Grace has seen me before do stuff like, I think I can do this. She's like, I don't know if that's gonna work, but we're gonna find out, aren't we, Phil? I was like, yes, we are.
Oh man.
But there was an Uber that got me the rest of the way there.
I cannot believe his electric car ran out of juice on the way to the airport.
That is crazy.
That is so Phil. Like I think with Phil, it's like Murphy's Law.
Oh.
It's like some things that everything can go wrong, will go wrong,
Yeah.
but you make the most out of it like every time.
Exactly. I'm quite resilient because that part turns into like the adventure of getting somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
It got a little long at the airport, but I've never had that much quiet time in my entire life. And I was like, like in the past 5 years where I'm just able to like sit back and like I did some editing. I just gazed out. I sat at a bar top and hung out and like.
I hope y'all are enjoying this. This is the first time we've all been in like the same room together.
It is the first time.
Oh my gosh.
It's the inaugural join up.
Yes.
I don't know. It's pretty exciting.
I know. We're like looking at each other, like taking each other in.
I know.
Like absorbing.
I know.
Melissa's in the chat. Good
I
morning.
was telling, I've only seen Destin one time, and it was in 2021 or something.
Yep, in San Antonio.
In San Antonio.
I
That's
told Phil
right.
about this last night.
We did.
And I got him at his best. Farmer Froberg was there as well, and
that was
other people.
A different stage of my life back then.
No, it was fun, and I loved it. It was a blast. I really, really had a good time.
That was a lot of fun, and tomorrow is going to be. Well, you're not be there tomorrow. Are you going to be there tomorrow?
I don't know. I might be there tomorrow.
I think okay. Des was trying to say earlier. She's like, "Well, I don't know that much about figs, and so I don't know if I'm going to be there." And all of a sudden, I was like, "Listen. You're going to want to be there tomorrow." And so all day today is just going to be. We're going to be convincing Des like. You're going to want to be there tomorrow.
Honestly, I have already like, yeah. I mean, I'll just be hanging out with people that,
Good morning.
You know, like gardening cohorts.
Yes.
From a different county, which is exciting.
Yes.
How many counties away?
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Ton.
How
Travis County are you?
I'm Travis County. I'm a Travis County Master Gardener.
And it'll be Brazoria County Master Gardeners tomorrow. And and then maybe some Galveston County Master Gardeners. It could be Harris County ones too. Yeah. Because I put it on the fig page for Houston.
Right.
And they're like, "Oh, this sounds like a good time." So like
who's the Cobra Kai Master Gardener?
Yeah, but I won't. I probably won't be like, "Oh yeah." I'll probably just keep my mouth shut about my Master Gardenerness.
Oh my God! Well, you're gonna meet. I love our Master Gardener group because it's an older group. It's an old and they are so friendly and they love to talk gardening and. We've been trying to. I think Kimberly's going to do a newer. I think she's going to do another round of Master Gardeners classes here in Brazoria County.
Nice.
And it's just hard because they do them on Thursdays. Oh. And so I've been trying to talk to her about doing like a Saturday group because I get so much flack for not being a Master Gardener. I was like, hey, I'll do it. I was like, let's do it. Like, make it a Saturday. Let's do it. It's like 8 Saturdays in a row or something like that. Yeah. Let's just do it. I'll do it. Like, we can volunteer and they can sign up and do it with me. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it'd be so much fun. So that's what we kind of want to do, maybe in the spring. It's just hard with all my events and stuff going on. Like I must need to do it during the winter time when it's dead. Right. Because in the spring I'm just so busy. I'm already booking up stuff for March and February right now.
Yeah, the only way I was able to do it in my county is that they offered it online because of the pandemic. Right. And so I was able to do that in all my spare time. I watched webinars. I did a lot on the internet, and the classes that we had were like online between noon and 1. And now still a lot of the volunteer work that I do is also online, some in-person things, but I love it. It's amazing to be a part of it. Yeah. And to be able to go to all the educational events and see other people that are just so passionate about gardening like we are. Like, it's so fun.
100%. Well, and she had mentioned the online stuff, and I was like, I get it. But like, I don't. We do so much like for work and stuff during the pandemic. We're all doing so much online, like Zoom calls and stuff. Like the Master Gardener thing should be like a in-person thing because it's just that community and everything like that. You want some more coffee?
Yeah, grab some more coffee. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, talk about brother.
You're the man.
Yeah, I love volunteering with them. I just have so much fun. It's a wealth of information. I learned so much from other experienced gardeners and from, sort of renowned Texas gardeners and things like that. And it's just really cool. And our program in Austin is very fun.
Oh yeah. I bet y'all were really, because the Master Gardener program is really important. And it's probably so different from county to county because y'all focus on a lot of drought resistant, native stuff.
Yeah. We have so many growing zones in Texas. It's crazy. Like, If you're up in Austin right now, it is so brown, dry, and crispy. But down here, it's green
Lush.
and beautiful.
Really?
Yes. Like my yard right now there's no green in it, except for where I'm keeping like trees alive. A couple of like Vitex trees.
Yeah.
And like my, one spot of my vegetable garden that I have one tomato plant in that I'm watering.
That's insane.
It's
It's
bad.
like Wilmington, North Carolina, right on the beach. We're like you guys. It's lush green. Like, I get a 4 p.m. thunderstorm every afternoon in the summer.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And
Nope, not us. We
No.
haven't had rain in forever. You guys probably have to deal a lot with like mold and things like that.
Yeah.
We don't in Austin. We really don't have to deal with that very much.
It's not super humid.
Yeah, it can be pretty humid, but it's not as wet.
Yeah.
So it's like the air is humid, but it's not like it's raining a lot. That's keeping the leaves wet and splashing up and
Right.
that stuff.
Here it's gonna be like you walk outside and you instantly feel sweat. Like you're instantly sweating. Like
Oh yeah.
it's
your
just
sweat,
the humidity.
everyone else's
Yeah.
sweat. It's all just there.
Everything just feels humid all the
Yeah.
time. Like everything just feels damp.
Yes.
We got a little bit of rain this morning. I think at like 5 a.m., which is good means I got water.
Yeah.
I'm happy about that. Tomorrow there is like a small percent chance it's going to rain, but luckily it's the city of Angleton donated one of their newer parks, and they have a pavilion and everything like that. So no matter whether it rains or not, we're good. I mean, rain or shine, we're doing Fiktoberfest. It's going to be so much fun. And today we're at 10 o'clock. We will be at Moody Gardens. So if you are watching right now, we're going to be with Danita at the Rainforest Pyramid. I'm doing a tour.
I'm so excited for this.
It's gonna be
Have
fun.
you heard of? You've been there?
Oh yeah, but I haven't been there since I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
I am stoked.
I think I undersold the pyramid because like he was like, I was talking to him about it last night, and he was like, so it's like a pyramid, like it's like, dude, it's a giant glass pyramid.
Yeah, huge.
And the aquarium is a giant glass pyramid
Yeah.
too. It's crazy.
I'm like,
You're gonna freak out.
I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
freak
love it.
out. Like
Yes.
the scientist in all of me is just gonna be like, we're just gonna stay here.
Yes.
What did I say? I was gonna frolic, and it was gonna be a lot.
Yeah.
I'm
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
gallivanting. Maybe I would like cut it, and we'd be like, oh, look at this leaf. Look at this plant. Look at this.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a lot of that. I hope you
Look at this
brought good walking shoes like that, right? You're good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Heck yeah.
Because it's a lot of walking, but like it's cool. Even like the rainforest is air conditioning.
Oh my goodness.
It's not even that hot in there. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
In Texas, you have to air condition your rainforest.
It's so funny because even the orchids, they have to constantly be rotating the orchids in and out because they have to take them to the greenhouses to bloom. They bring the blooming ones into the rainforest, and then because AC, they die back, and they have to bring them back out. So they're constantly rotating.
Yeah.
None of them, you'll see them. They're constantly, because they're epiphytes, right?
Yes.
And they just got them kind of perched, and they're constantly just like a golf cart. They're running them back and forth to the greenhouse.
Oh, fun! I love that
It's
so
so much fun. It's so much fun. Like Danita was telling me, she goes, "This is like the worst part of my job, but it's also one of the most beautiful because they have so many varieties of orchids and stuff."
Isn't that crazy?
I'm gonna
to see
be
all
like-
these different orchids?
Freaking out. I'm gonna be like, look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think this collection's complete?
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna be Disney princessing so hard.
it's gonna be so nice. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm so
I
excited.
got thingamabobs.
Yes.
I got 20,
No.
but who cares?
Well, and like
No big deal. We want more. We're gardeners.
and, you're gonna see outside. I mean, man, even the animals are running around free range. Like they have a whole like. So I thought bats were like specifically nocturnal, but apparently they'll
Diurnal.
yeah, they're diurnal. Like so they'll evolve to like whatever is best case for them. So the bats at Moody Gardens are not nocturnal. They're,
Oh my
you'll see them active.
Wow.
I love that.
They kind of have them like netted
I love
off.
that thing.
But like it's pretty much open. Like it's so cool. You can see like I forget what it's Mexican fruit bat or something like that. But and then they have like
not crying
lemurs and monkeys just walking around like just and all kinds of crazy birds. Like they have the what they call the royal pigeon or whatever. It looks like it's like a cross between a pigeon and a peacock.
Oh, they're like fancy.
Yes.
I love
What
birds.
is this place?
It's like the size of
magical fairy tale land.
it's like a pigeon crossed with a peacock the size of a goose. Like it's a big bird. It's not small.
Oh my goodness.
I saw it because Cog Hill had them on his channel, and then I went there. I was like, "Oh my god, that's them!" Like, and they just walk right up to you. Like, there's no fear of like anything. They have like giant parrots and stuff like that. They have arapaima and like boa constrictors and stuff.
I'm so excited.
It's gonna be so much fun.
Do they have like pink chickens as well?
Pink, no, they don't have pink chickens. Like flamingos? Flamingos? Yes. I believe there are flamingos.
Chickens,
I was
we
like,
got
pink
rainbow
chickens? What
we
are you
got
talking about?
nocturnal chickens.
I think one of the cutest
We love
videos I've
chickens.
seen in a long time is a baby flamingo. Like a baby flamingo learning to stand on one foot. Like
Yeah.
it is one of the cutest videos I've ever seen.
Oh my god.
And they're like a grayish white looking. Yeah,
Yes.
because they haven't had all the tannins from the
They have to eat. They have to eat on their color.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so we're excited.
We're all ready.
I'm ready.
Phil's gonna get his first
Yeah.
kolache.
I'm gonna get kolache.
Gosh.
I have to eat all the Texas foods.
Mhm.
You're gonna love a kolache. You're gonna be like, oh my god, this is the best thing.
It's a very Czech German kind of thing.
Mustard.
Oh, is that? Oh,
Yeah, if you like mustard, you like if they do like usually do jalapeno and cheese. So
I
they
love
do.
jalapeno.
you can do that too.
mustard.
Yes.
Woo.
but I keep thinking pigs in a blanket, but it's not.
No, it's way better.
A pig's in a blanket is more of a biscuit.
They're
Like
about like that big.
oh, the ones we're getting are huge. We're gonna go to Shipley's in Alvin. They got the big.
I love Shipley.
Yeah, they got the Big Earl sausage and cheese, which Big Earl is Earl Campbell, the football player's brand of sausage, and he has these giant sausage links in them.
Yeah,
So you really only need like one. Like it's just it'll fill you up so quick.
Oh, I'm so stoked.
I'm fill up.
And then you were and you were talking let the dad jokes begin. The dad jokes begin. Oh my god! And Duke is so excited
Started
about
early.
everybody.
Started early.
Duke smells all the chickens and all the babies and everything. He's just been happy to
Oh
see
my
everybody.
goodness, I love him so
He's
much.
got to smell
love
everything.
him.
I wish he was going with us. I wish he was going.
I
with us.
know. He's a straight fur baby.
Yes.
I know.
He's spoiled rotten.
I love him.
I got him his food this morning.
I don't
And,
spoil mine.
I started using this new stuff. I don't know if you spoil your dogs. I spoil my dogs.
I don't know. I spoil my animals too much.
So my brother-in-law's
No.
my brother-in-law's got a lab, and he said to always give him fish oil starting early because their hip display shit. And
Yeah.
German Shepherds are very prone to that.
Right.
Yeah.
So he won't even eat his food without that. And I just got this new stuff. It's like this company makes like raw dog food,
Ooh.
but this is like a ground, like a dehydrated ground sweet potato,
Ooh.
and it's good for gut health. And it's like it's
Yeah.
just a sprinkle. You put a little sprinkle on top, and he loves it.
You like the
You get the best stuff.
He
You got a
is
great
spoiled.
dad. Oh my goodness.
You give dog smile.
I did. I love
Good
you.
old
know.
dog.
Oh
my
my
grandfather has a story about how, well, he had a story about how when he was a baby, one of the neighbor's German Shepherds saved him from the middle of the road.
Oh, yeah.
No way.
No, really, it's a family lore thing where like he crawled out into the road. My grandma wasn't paying attention, and down the street there's a family that had a German Shepherd and literally picked him up by the diaper and carried him back off the
Oh my
road.
god!
That's insane.
I know.
We're
He
like
was
Ren
such a
1010.
good dog. He was like an amazing.
That was like a lasting movie.
They're the best
Yes.
family animals. They really
Well, that's
are.
good to know because I'm pushing for a dog, but we got to wait till our kids are old enough to like maybe help.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
like,
for sure.
When we only have one animal or one, like something that like if we need to clean up after, the other humans aren't also being need to clean up after.
Well, and I was super nervous. I was gonna get, like my plan was to get actually a dog for Christmas, and because we've just gotten the house like a year and a half, and I wanted a new dog, and I didn't know they always say like get the dog like that matches your temperament, like and so I was like, well, I need like a basset hound or like something that's kind of lazy, hangs out, because I go out in the yard, but like they mostly sit around. They're not going to do laps,
Right.
And I told Ashley I was going to get a basset hound, and she's like, no.
Oh yeah.
She
So
goes,
bad.
they're so loud and they stink. The hound dogs, the oils, you got to bathe them really regularly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the feet and the ears and the stuff.
And they
the armpits.
excrete a lot of oil and stuff like that, which didn't stop me from wanting to get one. But like I was like, okay, well, what would you rather have? And she goes, I want like this cross between like a Shar-Pei and this like a Shar-Pei. I was like, oh, it's like a $3,500 dog,
It's
like
not actually a dog. Like, how is this
Yes.
related to a wolf?
100%. Like every dog she was popping up, it was like a minimum of like $2,000 a piece, like selective. And I was like, let's go to the Houston Humane Society. So we went up there. We found a German Shepherd that we really liked, but it was already listed to somebody else. It was already reserved. They're picking him up tomorrow. I was like, dang it. And so we went on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist at the time, I think. And we found him. And he was in the barrio, and he was the last of the litter. And I picked him up for like $200, and no papers, nothing like that. But like I get so many compliments, like, "Oh, is he? Do you breed him?" And I was like, "He doesn't have any papers. I mean, he's been fixed. He had." It's funny because people ask me if he's fixed. And I said, "Yeah, he was neutered and spayed because one of his testicles never ascended. They had to do a neuter, take one out, and then go in to get the other one."
Oh, I've heard of that happening before.
Yes,
It can be
yes.
dangerous for them, actually.
If you
Yeah.
leave it in too long, it can become like cancerous or
Yes.
whatever.
Yeah.
And so so he had to get early.
Not good.
He had to get it done early, like within like a first year. I think he had to get it done.
I wish you could meet my 14-year-old boxer. He's the best dude.
I love
he
boxers.
is such a good boy. The chickens love him so much. Like Tweety B, you know, my little black goth chicken. Anyway, she follows him everywhere. If we're outside, she's standing next to him. She's got to be where he is. If he's not outside,
she's part of the pack.
Then she's like standing at the back door, like, where is he? Like, we're having a family outing and you're not here.
Oh my goodness.
It's really cute.
I feel like Milo would notice.
My aunt and uncle have boxers. They've had boxers for years. When one dies, they get a new one. Like they say they had like 14 different boxers over the years, you know, and like they're so funny. And I understand why they call them boxers because they are very like pawsy, like they're super pawsy.
Is that why?
They almost like paw at you. Like
they will to play.
Yeah,
oh.
no, like aggressively,
Yeah.
like almost like a kangaroo, like a kangaroo.
They're the most wonderful dogs. They really are. I've never met one that was like overly mean or that. Every single one of them is so good. Yeah, they're huge.
My friend Anna and Billy have a blue boxer.
Oh, really?
Oh,
yeah, named Gus.
Guys.
He's pretty cool.
Oh, I love it.
I've been pushing for another dog. Like I would like a smaller dog with him to like keep him company while we're gone. It's just our house is like kind of small and our backyard is getting smaller by the day every time I add a plant.
I feel that.
And so I feel irresponsible getting another dog unless I had like twice the room. So once we get like another place, eventually we would get another dog. I feel bad for him sometimes, but then again, he likes being alone sometimes. Like he enjoys it.
He has his domain.
Mm-hmm.
He gets to scope out and look over. It seems like he knows where everything is.
Yes, he is very much like in charge of the house. Like he knows what's going on. He's very protective of my wife. Whenever you're not here and the door is open, he's usually at the window. Like I'll know when an Amazon package has been delivered or whatever because he'll let me know. Like if I hadn't known, if he hadn't texted me, he would have let me know you were here.
Oh.
Usually he hears you when you close the door.
Oh, sweet boy.
Yep. He's a good dog. Boy. Well, yeah. So we haven't been talking much about gardening this morning.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're all cutting up.
Yeah. No, I hope y'all. I'm kind of just capturing the first encounter on video. What's funny is I'm on my laptop and not my Mac.
Yeah.
No buffering. It hasn't buffered one time. I'm on the same Wi-Fi.
Well, that's interesting.
It must be my Mac. It must be the app.
Is it a newer Mac too?
Yeah, it's a Mac. Yeah, Mac Mini M2, and this is fun. It's been good.
Oh.
I keep wiggling the table. Sorry.
I know. I got that.
I think I also have been doing that as well.
It's okay. It's a very wiggly table. Well, Tuesday was my wife's birthday, and this is like a circle table. But when you pull it out, these will open up from the inside. And I was like, oh, I kind of like it oval. So I left it like this. And
I love it oval.
Yeah. Like, we can actually sit. So we have to save more room. We never eat the table. We never, ever.
We don't eat a table either.
We have trays. We usually, yeah. Well, that's why. We usually have like TV trays where you still sit over there and eat.
We definitely eat at the table. So here, I got a food blanket. It's called the food blanket because kids just spill shit everywhere.
Yeah.
So and Friday nights we do pizza and a movie, and they have to sit on the food blanket or have it on their lap because it's inevitable they're gonna spill stuff. Yeah. And so I go and afterwards I'll just take the food blanket and shake it off outside, and then I bring it back in.
Oh my goodness, that's Jorge. What's going on, Jorge? We'll see you later on this afternoon. I will text you when we're on our way. We're gonna go by. So we're gonna leave here probably about 8:30. Head over to Moody Gardens. It's about an hour. Start with some breakfast, and then after Moody Gardens, we'll probably grab some lunch or something, maybe in Galveston. Maybe on the way back. I know you were mentioning something about brisket. You want to do some brisket. They don't do like barbecue. What is barbecue in North Carolina?
Oh, North Carolina it's a vinegar-based sauce.
Okay, it's very saucy.
That's very liquid, more liquidy. Yeah. And it's pulled pork.
Okay.
So you do they call it pig picking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they shred all that, and then they have this it's like chili peppers and vinegar all mixed up and shake it up, Porto. And then it's really common, especially on where I am on the eastern coast, is you put your coleslaw in the sandwich. So you have a pulled pork sandwich with coleslaw in it, and that's your go-to. So and as soon as you hit South Carolina, you switch to mustard based. So vinegar based where we are. So
down here it's like ketchup based. It's gonna be more tomato sauce.
More thick here. Yes. And I grew up Pennsylvania, not barbecue land,
Yeah.
but they emulate more of a thicker sauce up there.
What is the stuff thing? Is it Scrapple?
What is Scrapple?
Oh, tell me what Scrapple is. That's
Scrapple is like this, like
concoction of like.
It's all the leftover parts of a pig, like the snouts and the ears and all the organs, and they just mince it up and they slow cook it in this like it
turns like a jelly.
It's like a paste.
Oh no!
And it comes out as a brick.
Yes.
I'm freaking out.
It's like it's so gross.
You feel like you're rolling the dice when you want to eat something that is texture is described as pasty.
What did you do?
It's like a foie gras. It's like a
kind of, yeah. It feels like a foie
no.
gras, and then I just fry it in a pan until it gets brown on the outside and crispy.
So kind of like
it's a breakfast
kind of
oriented.
like corned beef hash in a way.
Kind of, but like
Spam.
dude, oh my gosh, like yeah. It'll look like Spam, but it's gray.
I would try it one time.
I saw it on
It's so good.
I saw it on Bizarre Food with
Probably
Andrew
you.
Zimmerman. That's where I saw it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
So I grew up with Scrapple. I grew up with corn chip beef.
What is
Oh my
corn chip
gosh,
beef?
that's
Corn chip
so
beef
good.
is like it's like like corned beef or like pastrami type meat,
Mhm.
minced up,
I
and
love
it's
pastrami.
in like slow cooked in this like cream sauce.
Oh, really?
And then you can dump it over bread. It's called SHIT on a
Yeah.
shingle.
It's so good.
Oh yeah. But
I put it
usually
over
have,
a
like,
Belgian.
like
I'll
biscuits
put
and
it over
gravy,
a Belgian waffle.
Mm.
Oh,
And it's unbelievable.
really?
We like Pennsylvania is the land of interesting breakfast meats.
I got the Amish people. They're always doing crazy stuff with their stuff.
Oh yeah, they
don't
use
waste anything.
every part of the animal, and I think that's
Yeah.
where it all originated, especially with Scrapple. But like, there's good nutrients in that.
Oh,
Get
sure.
your collagen.
Especially
My grandma called it SOS.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
SOS.
Yeah.
They're saying shit on the shingle.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I don't ever cuss.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, I cuss a lot.
Me too, actually.
Okay, cool. Justin, we'll do a podcast. And Justin's like, all right, Phil, get it all out of the way.
Yeah, get all in the beginning.
Yeah.
It's so
I try to be real chill.
Totes.
Mm-hmm.
stuck along with a couple curse words. They even say that. They even say shit on TV most of the time, like on regular TV. So.
They're more accepting of it now, I guess.
I mean, we are in Texas, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Literally, hell is basically in the vocabulary. It's in there.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I ain't got no.
I ain't got no.
Yeah.
The thing I learned in North
Y'all
Carolina is if they don't hear you, maybe they just hear, they go, do what now?
Do what now?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't do anything. They're like, stop.
Oh my goodness. Well, guys, we're going to go check out the garden and everything Dez just got here, and we're going to head out here in a little bit. If you're not going to be in Moody Gardens at 10 o'clock, that's cool. I'm going to video a lot of it. But we will also be at Figtoberfest tomorrow. That's 8 to 1 o'clock in Angleton, Texas. All the details are on the Facebook page. It's a free event. I don't know if the fig hunter sent the fig cuttings. I don't know if that's going to happen. He sent me his tracking information for a box. I don't think it was cuttings. I think it was the fig taste.
We're going to figure it out.
We will figure it out. We will have cuttings. I
got
got some trees we can prune out here.
Things, but we're going to prune. You guys we're going to have fun.
It'll be fine.
I'm going to have fun. I don't know about you guys, but I'll be there having fun. So come join me.
Absolutely, guys. So we will catch up with you all later on. We'll probably do like a live later on, maybe this evening. So holler at y'all later. Bye.